This is basically the first mini episode explanation video. The last video I made was more of an introduction just to set up the whole channel, what's it going to be about and all that stuff. So if you're seeing me for the first time today, here right now, and you're like, who is this, what is this on my screen, I understand. I suggest you go and watch episode 0 first. I'll put a card up somewhere on screen. But today, for the first episode, we're going to learn about the accelerator pedal. Welcome to the Buttman experience.
Ta-da!
So because an accelerator pedal is so prevalent in practical usage, it is easy for people to gloss over how it actually works. Like, yeah bro, you just press it harder and car will go faster. Yes, but so let's make this as simple as possible and as visual as possible, right? All you need to know right now is that this box is your engine, and the engine's only job is to produce power. We'll look into how it does all of this in future videos, but for now let's abstract it, and all you need to know is that this is the engine and it takes in some ingredients and it outputs fuel, power. So the engine is saying, I'll give you power for you to drive your wheels and go faster, but you have to give me two ingredients for me to produce this power, which are air and fuel in a particular mixture, like a sort of ratio, which we'll also get into in future videos. And for now, you forget about the fuel also. We'll just assume that we're already getting it from somewhere, petrol station. But let's say our engine is already getting its fuel, like it is available. All we need right now is the air, which is how and which is where the accelerator pedal comes in. The accelerator pedal or the throttle pedal or the gas pedal, if you're American, its job is to provide air going into the engine. So it should actually just be called the air pedal, would make things a lot simpler. Let me explain. So this is how it looks. A throttle pedal is connected by cable to a throttle linkage, which in turn is connected to the throttle body, and it has a valve in it called a butterfly valve, because sort of looks like a butterfly, madhumakki or something we call it in Hindi, I'm not sure. So let's look at case 1, right, where you're not actually pressing a throttle pedal and you're not expecting any power. How does this happen? So let me explain. So the throttle pedal is directly connected by cable to this butterfly valve, right? So if you're not pressing down on the throttle pedal, this cable is not pulling on the butterfly valve. So if you're stationary and you're not moving, you're not pressing down on the throttle pedal, which means inside the throttle body, the butterfly valve stays upright, and because it's covered off the transmission of air through the throttle body, which means air does not reach the engine, and because we need air plus fuel to do its magic inside the engine to produce power, that's not happening. So when you're sitting stationary and not pressing on the throttle pedal, there's no power. Then let's say that the traffic signal turns green and you actually have to move. You press on the throttle pedal like 30%, 40%, whatever, right? So again, pulls on the cable, and now the valve, instead of being upright and blocking everything, it's sort of like this, right? It's like this, it's open. So there's air flowing here, there's air flowing out of here, and you get that much air, and then there's a calculation that happens to figure out what ratio of fuel is needed for this much air coming in and that much power is given. And for some reason, let's say you're in Tokyo drift mode and you floor the throttle pedal. Obviously, as we've learned, the pedal now goes like this because it's fully tugging on it, and there's so much air that can go in. There's a lot more air going in to the engine, air plus fuel, more power. So that is the primary understanding of how a mechanical throttle pedal works. Obviously it is mechanical, It is a proper, simple mechanical system. That's why it works. So we'll leave it at that for now. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, like, share. If you got some value out of it, or if you just liked it, you're welcome to do that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Yeah, bye.